What is up, my friends? And welcome to another edition. Well, let me say this. What is up, Dogecoin Army from all over the world? It is September 9th, Thursday, September 9th, 2021. And this is Mark Perry, editor of Dogecoin News Hub. And welcome to the second episode of the Dogecoin Happy Hour, a weekly recap of everything Dogecoin. We look at the latest news, go through some technical analysis. You've seen what happened this week. And that wasn't good. And give our price predictions for the next 7 days and talk to you, the Dogecoin Army, and chat on social media. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you want to be part of the show, it's very simple. Email happyhour@Dogecoin News Hub, and I will take a drink right now with your price predictions, thoughts, and drop us an MP3 or video, and we will play it on next week's show. That's the deal. That's what we're doing here. So subscribe and smash that like button. Spread the word about Dogecoin. If you like Dogecoin, then subscribe to this channel. I'm asking you to subscribe because of one reason and one reason alone. I need your help, Dogecoin Army. Get me to 1,000 subscribers so I can purchase a gaming/video editing PC. That is my goal for this channel at this point. Dogecoin News Hub is big. We're big on Facebook. We're big on Twitter, but we want to get big on YouTube, and so that I can get basically it's be a video game PC that also can do video editing, so that I can edit these videos because the PC that I'm using now is very old, and it doesn't work very well. So that's what's all about that. Big news this week, of course, before we get into the news and stuff, is the big, massive price drop. Relax. Definitely some funny business going on in the crypto market. Just a correction. Things seems to start picking back up. I don't think this bull run is over just yet. We'll get into technical analysis, but everything dropped. Everything dropped of worthy note. Let's just put it that way. So that's where we're at today. We'll take a look at those numbers. We'll get into some news, get my opinion, and plus your social media stuff. We got you on Facebook and Twitter and all this kind of stuff. Plus we got some memes and so much more. So without further ado, folks, and we welcome everybody on Facebook. You want to leave your comments on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitch. We will check them out later in the show. And we've got definitely some questions that fans have been asking. So without further ado, let's just get into some of that Dogecoin news, shall we? Sad news this past week. Solana came out of nowhere, claims the 7th spot, now ahead of Dogecoin. So last Friday, the top cryptocurrency embarked on its robust bullish run as the hype surrounding NFTs shows no declining signs. During that run, Ethereum's price shot up to 4,000, while SOL made substantial gains till it took the meme coin spot as the 7th largest cryptocurrency based on market cap. That's right. A lot of stuff with Solana has been basically bulletproof when it comes to all this crypto craziness. If we take a look at the top 50, and you can get to this on Dogecoin News Hub /top-50-crypto. Bitcoin is number one, trading at 46,000. You can see finally the 24-hour is not red anymore, but you can see the 7-day how it's been red. But overall, over the last 30 days, things are looking good. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, of course, yours top three. Hex is on this list, but not on a lot of others at 4. Tether, USDT, not a fan. Binance Coin is in at 6, and then Solana. And on this list, anyways, XRP has now surpassed Dogecoin as well. But on other lists, it has Solana, and then, because this is the market cap is a big difference there. So that's kind of where things are at. Dogecoin is kind of dropping. Solana is picking up. We'll see. $186. It's up 382% in the last 30 days. You can see Cardano is up 70. Hex, Ethereum's up 9. Bitcoin has been this kind of just hanging around in that 47,000 ever since that dropped. Polkadot is up 46% over the last 30 days. Chainlink, you can see Algorand up 174%. So a lot of these are up. We'll see how that goes going forward. But Solana is taking the spot from our beloved Dogecoin. Boo. We need to get back, my friends. Dogecoin Army, we need to get back to our spot at number 7. So you might not like basketball, and we're going to do a video on this on the channel soon, but Dallas Mavericks merchandise shop is giving rewards to Dogecoin payers. So we all know the Dallas Mavericks of the NBA are giving away $25 electronic gift cards to any customer that pays at their shop with Dogecoin or other crypto assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. The owner of the Dallas Maverick, of course, is billionaire investor Mark Cuban, is a huge proponent of crypto, and he's calling it the Mavs Crypto Mania. Recently, Cuban stated that the Dallas Mavericks team was holding Dogecoin tokens after sales. He added the Mavericks sales in Dogecoin has increased to 550% in the past month. The team has sold more than 122,000 Dogecoins. Oh, team sold more. That's a lot. Cuban made it clear that Dogecoin holders would not sell a single token and encourage others to buy. You go to mavsshop.com. Use the payment portal they use. BitPay as a crypto payment processor accepts all payments. They accept other things too, but we're going with the Dogecoin, according to Cuban. The online shop has announced Mavs Crypto Mania, which gives $25 worth of gift cards to any customer that pays for Maverick merchandise in crypto assets as a reward. The website reward users with a free gift cards for any purchase with cryptocurrency. Customers will receive only one gift card per transaction, and it required that they spend a minimum, I knew there was a catch, $150 before tax and shipping. The promotion is only valid from August 13th to September 30th. Now, my wife, of course, would absolutely spend the $150 to get the $25 gift card. We'll do a video and see how the process is of ordering Dallas Mavericks merch. As you can see on my shirt right here, so not only do I have the Dogecoin, I have the Dogecoin dog behind me. I've got my Dogecoin hat. And again, if you guys know of good merchants out there that are selling some Dogecoin stuff, let me know. I would love to check out their stuff. We'll talk about them on the show. But I've got my, you see here, Spring Crates Dogecoin car t-shirt. I got that a while ago, and pretty excited about that. So I'll have to rock some Dallas, so you can see it here. I'll have to rock some Dallas Mavericks merchandise. We'll do a video on buying that and see how that process was. For me personally, and I'm a tech guy, when I tried to buy some computer parts with Dogecoin on Newegg, ran into, like, you just could not get it to work. We'll see how this works going forward. But yeah, if you are into basketball, you got to be, if you're a Dogecoin fan, your number one team really needs to be the Dallas Mavericks, to be honest. I'm a New York guy, New York Knicks. Does this mean Dallas Mavericks is my second favorite team? I think the answer is yes. Vitalik Buterin suggests that proof of stake algorithm for Dogecoin. This was kind of interesting. So, of course, if you don't know who Vitalik is, he's the creator of Ethereum. He, along with Charles Hodgkinson and others, helped put up to, created Ethereum. But in his Thursday Twitter comment, the crypto billionaire suggested a proof of stake POS consensus for Dogecoin network, possibly with Ethereum code. So back in July, Vitalik had indicated his willingness to work with Dogecoin devs and the number one promoter of the token, Elon Musk, on improving the token's network. Alongside Vitalik, Cardano founder Charles Hoskin shown keen interest as well. However, it seems that the Ethereum creator is more committed to his newfangled interest in the meme token in light of the recent suggestions. Perhaps his suggestion might have been informed by the transition to proof-of-stake network for Ethereum scheduled for the second quarter of 2022. So right now, proof of work is Bitcoin. That's the whole mining thing. Proof of stake is what Cardano does right now and what Ethereum is moving towards, less energy intensive. Staking pools is a way for the blockchain to move instead of mining. There's other aspects to it, but that's generally what it says. So, um, Zhu Shu said, "What are some promising ideas for Ethereum slash Doge cooperation? What was it about Doge that got you interested in the project?" Now, remember, Vitalik is an advisor on the Dogecoin with the Dogecoin Foundation, along with Elon Musk's personal lawyer. He said, "Personally, I hope that Doge can switch to POS, proof of stake, soon, perhaps using Ethereum code. I also hope they don't cancel the $5 billion a year annual proof of work issuance. Instead, they put it to some kind of DOA that funds global public goods, would fit well with Dogecoin's non-greedy, wholesome ethos," which is pretty cool as well. I like it. Vitalik suggests 5 billion mined Dogecoin be kept in DOA. So a portion of Vitalik's tweet also stated that the 5 billion additional tokens, which are mined every year, should be kept in a decentralized autonomous organization, briefly known as DOA. According to him, the tokens should be used to fund global causes, which brings to mind a recent donation he made to India for COVID-19. Buterin reportedly donated 1 billion in Shiba Inu tokens, another meme currency derived from wannabe. Dogecoin's DOA is constituted by the team of devs, community members, and crypto investors who have the right to vote and take relevant decisions on the project. Dogecoin has a large and growing community, clearly. Interestingly, an integral part of Dogecoin's network is tied to Litecoins, notwithstanding transactions executed on Dogecoin's network take about a minute to get added to the block, while for Litecoin it takes almost 3 minutes. However, if Dogecoin devs have to try out Vitalik's proof of stake suggestion, they are likely to split Dogecoin's network, given that it's a fork of the former. As warned by experts, especially at the height of calls for a major upgrade by Elon Musk, this is likely to undermine the network's security, exposing it to some malicious attacks. Nonetheless, an upgrade was pulled off Token's network last month with a focus on gas fee reductions, eliminating bugs, and a host of other issues. An Ethereum partnership, could it take Dogecoin to $1? If the Dogecoin devs adopt Buterin's suggestion, there could be a major collaboration and offering between Ethereum and Dogecoin. I own both, by the way, given that Dogecoin. Given that Ethereum is the largest altcoin by market cap, a potential collaboration would confer more value on the latter and make it generate more hype than it has ever. Although the previous traction gained by the meme token is yet to simmer, a catalyst that the token's price to $1 or beyond is much expected. We're all expecting Doge to maybe hit $1. Dogecoin has only attained an all-time high of 74 cents back in May on the whole Elon Musk thing. So this would be very interesting if they did pull this off. I don't know, could you then, from my understanding, proof of stake is, like for instance, you can stake Cardano, and you can basically, by staking, you're essentially getting, it's not interest, but you're getting coins every week for staking. I would assume that then that would be the same way for Dogecoin as well, is that you could take your Dogecoin and stake it and then get weekly coins for staking your Dogecoin. It should be interesting to see how this plays out. But first, Vitalik needs to worry about getting his Ethereum upgrade done first. Here I am. Dogecoin Foundation advises spin-off token to adopt a different name, piggybacking on the recent hype of Dogecoin. A spin-off Dogecoin 2.0 has emerged, giving rise to concerns about misrepresentation. Owning the similar named Dogecoin Foundation is clamoring for a name change. According to reports, Foundation is likely to institute legal actions against the team behind the spin-off. Absolutely. You can't do that. The Dogecoin Foundation has also dislocated itself from the spin-off token, claiming it is not behind the project. In a published letter, the foundation also stated that it has notified brand protection lawyers to advise developers of Dogecoin 2.0 to protect the original Dogecoin community and millions of Dogecoin investors around the world from being misled. Now, there is tons of different ones, meme coins out there, ripping off Shiba Inu and ripping off the Dogecoin thing. Those are all junk. I will never buy anything other than Dogecoin when it comes to this meme stuff. I'll buy other cryptos in that top 50 or so, but any of these kind of Doge knockoffs, I'll never support. And the people from Dogecoin 2.0 are a bunch of punks. That's all I have to say about them. You suck. Mr. Beast YouTube videos often go viral for days. My kids know who Mr. Beast is. I don't know who he is. But garnering millions of views in response, Coinbase Global recognizes that effect and has funded a new Mr. Beast video, as well as started a marketing scheme to capitalize on it. The Mr. Beast's video, Last to Leave Circle Wins 500K, was accompanied by a Coinbase-sponsored promotion. Mr. Beast highlighted how to register for a Coinbase wallet and some of the digital currencies available and trading on the network as part of the promotion. Everyone who registers with Mr. Beast's campaign promotion will receive $10 in free Bitcoin on the network. Of course, one of the things that was talked about in Mr. Beast's video was specifically they talked about Dogecoin. So that is always good to hear Dogecoin mentioned, not only in Mr. Beast's video, but also Tom Brady recently had a video where they were talking about signing up for a different exchange that he was part of, and they mentioned, they said Doge or something like that. But it was the only crypto in the Tom Brady commercial that mentioned Dogecoin. But you see, between Coinbase, there's no doubt the value of Dogecoin. Between Coinbase and Tom Brady's commercial and Robinhood always mentioning Dogecoin in their thing, because aside from Bitcoin, Dogecoin is the second most popular crypto out there. That is not debatable. Just do any kind of Google Trends search. Dogecoin and Tronix accepted for Fission NFT auction. So if you're interested in NFTs, I just started getting into NFTs. I think I talked about it last week, getting an NBA NFT. Oh, or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But I did get some NFT, playing around with the NFT space. Now you can use, if you go to the Fusion NFT auction, scheduled for September 7th, which was a couple days ago, at the OKEX NFT marketplace. They use Ethereum as the settlement, but you can actually use Dogecoin to get your NFT. So if you're interested in getting involved using some of your Dogecoin for NFT projects, we have a link to all the different NFTs that they have. It's coinelectables.art is where some of these things are. We have a link all in the show notes to the article if you're interested in NFTs and Dogecoin. This is your place to try to get some. And NFTs they're collectibles. I like them. It's very an interesting space, and I'm learning more about it. But yes, absolutely, I would love to use more of my Dogecoin to buy some NFTs. So a lot of news was made this past week, and one of the reasons why everything tanked was right after the news about El Salvador going live with its Bitcoin wallets. That's when the market tanked. If you're in the crypto world, anytime that there is big news, and it will happen on the 12th when Cardano launches its smart contracts, the price tanks that day. It's happened every time in the last year. Some big news happened. It does not continue. It goes. And I think that was part of the reason. I think there was some manipulation and some other longs getting liquidated and all this other stuff happening in the crypto market. But this El Salvador news is huge. And I was always kind of like, I don't understand what the big deal is. I mean, for me, as a Dogecoin super fan and Dogecoin holder, I believe that Bitcoin is the gold, Cardano, Ethereum is kind of the silver, and then Dogecoin is the currency. And Dogecoin is a good currency because it's close to the dollar. How much does it cost to buy a pack of gum with Bitcoin? And would you want to spend that money on Bitcoin on a pack of gum when the price could go down, but the price could go up, and which Bitcoin right now is $47,000. It can go up to 60, it can go up to $100,000. Why would you want to spend that on there? Or something that's kind of close that would always kind of be around that dollar is Dogecoin. Listen, I've said this before, Dogecoin is not going to $10. The dollar, $1.20, maybe somewhere around there, but never is it going to be $10 or $5. It's just not going to happen because there's just too much of it right now. Unless they move to proof of staking, then things put on the sidelines and people are just, holding it and not putting on. There's a whole other thing to it. But anyways, but this was an interesting point that I didn't really think of. So El Salvador's new Bitcoin wallets could cost Western Union $400 million a year. So the key points: in 2020, El Salvador received nearly $6 billion from remittances. That is families sending payments to people in El Salvador, which accounted for 23% of its gross domestic product. President Nayib Bukele estimated that money service providers like Western Union and MoneyGram will lose $400 million a year in commissions for these remittances, thanks to the country's Bitcoin adoption. Some 70% of Salvadorians' population receives remittance payments. This is huge. Definitely check out the article. It's in the show notes. It really goes, it's very well done. Talks about why using Western Union stinks. They're having to go to the store. They take $25 off of that, and then it takes 3 days to actually get to El Salvador, and then family members would have to go to the store to pick up the money, but then there's people waiting outside to rob them because they know exactly what they're coming in for, which is the money. And even he can do it online, but they still, for a $100 transfer, they take 12.5%. That's annoying to trying to send to a very poor country, trying to send money, and these companies are taking a ton of it off the top. Bitcoin and crypto solves this problem. He said it's a worn out Twitter saying, but Bitcoin really does fix this. It goes on to say, it talks about the wallet that they're going to use. But the thing is that, so number one is that all these people got $30 worth of free Bitcoin to every person inside the country who signs up for the wallet. The monthly minimum wage is $365. Monthly, my friends. Monthly minimum wage is $365. And remittance from abroad compromises nearly a quarter of El Salvador's GDP, and around 70% of its population receives them. So if I'm sending $100 and Western Union is taking 25, when you're using Bitcoin, they're getting 100% of that. That is huge, because if you're a country that needs money and needs its public to have money so that they spend money and help your economy, just the fact of eliminating the Western Unions and MoneyGrams or whoever they are from the equation, and 100% or 99% of that dollar goes into your country, that is huge. That is a huge amount of money that is now coming in that's never before. And I equate this El Salvador thing with what gone in the United States when it came to, the dubage paraphernalia. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. And that being legalized in different states like Colorado. Once Colorado was like, yeah, we legalized it, guys, we made 30 million in 1 year or whatever it was. Then all of a sudden all the other states were like, ooh, I want that. Same thing with gambling. We legalized gambling. Oh, the other states are like, well, I want that money. And I used to have to go to Atlantic City to gamble, and then it was West Virginia, and now in the state of Maryland, there's like multiple places you can go to gamble because it makes money. This one part by itself is enough for other countries to hop on board. And if this is successful, even within months, countries are going to do this. He said, for instance, if Garcia wants to send $10 to his cousin in El Salvador, he will pay $3.24 or nearly 33% commission to Western Union. 33%. Now, using Bitcoin, granted the price could go up and down, that's a nuance for another discussion, That $3.24, his cousin will also get on top of that now, and it didn't before. That is, to me, huge. And the big quote at the end, and they're in control of their wallet. There's no one else that owns that wallet. And then once his cousin receives the funds, they can go to any of the 200 new Chavo ATMs the government has rolled out and withdraw US dollars from the virtual wallet, or use it, as somebody recently did that was in El Salvador and used it to buy McDonald's and said the transaction was easy. Here's the quote that got me of this whole article. That's drop dead stunning. It's an incredible humanitarian improvement. That's what this crypto stuff is all about, and that's why we're all excited about crypto. I was kind of like, well, why would you? Everybody's $30. I would hold on to it. Like, what's the big deal? I mean, I kind of was in that group think, which occurs a lot in the crypto space, YouTube crypto space. I try to stay out of the group think. This, to me, is the reason. This makes the most sense of everything. Because you taking that 400 million out and putting that money into your economy and people spending it and using it for stuff is huge. Then you talk about places like Coinbase, where somebody can go on to Coinbase, buy $1,000 worth of crypto and then send $100 every week if they wanted to family members. I mean, you're gonna have to pay the fee on Coinbase, but instantly to be able to send that money real quick and then them be able to use it and go to stores and use it really is fascinating. And even just trying to rob people. How can you rob somebody of their crypto versus taking their money and run? With crypto, I mean, you need the password. I mean, maybe it could be a more violent robbery, perhaps. But how much more safer would you feel if you had crypto in your wallet versus carrying money around? So this experiment will be interesting, but that piece in itself is 80% of the problem solved in that. There'll be other nuances to it too, but definitely check out the CNBC article entitled El Salvador's new Bitcoin wallets could cost Western Union $400 million a year. That will change. If you were not down with this idea, after reading this article will definitely change your minds. And yes, there's going to be problems with it. Let us know what you think in the chats about the whole El Salvador Bitcoin wallets thing. And there's going to be issues and blah, blah, blah. But overall, we're talking about the 80-20 principle. 80% of it will be good for the people of El Salvador. And if they can prove it within the next couple months, hey, this improved, that improved, people spent more money came into whatever they can prove, other companies, countries will jump on this quickly. And the dominoes will just start falling when it comes to using crypto as a form of purchasing power, though I would prefer Dogecoin just because it's closer to the dollar and it's easier to understand, but they won't go there yet. They need to use Bitcoin first. It's more respected in the community and politicians and old farts and boomers. That's the beginning. But trust me, Dogecoin would not be too far behind from this stuff. All right, my friends, let's take a little technical analysis, shall we? Walk around. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Help me get to my 1,000 subscribers so that I can get myself that gaming and video PC that I really could use. Current price of Dogecoin on the September 9th, 2021 is 25 cents. We all know about the big bottom that dropped. Here it is over here when just everything just fell. I'm looking at the 30-minute. We'll look at let's look at the 4-hour chart here. Where did it go? Where are all my stuff? Oh, all the way up here. Oh, where's the data? Okay. You can see the 4-hourly. You could see this massive drop that happened. Let's take a look at the daily candles, actually. And you could see this was across. We were moving up the charts, so to speak, and then this kind of happened. And now we're basically at a correction-ish. I'm trying to remove this. Let's close this. We were looking good. I was predicting going to hit that 30-cent range. 35 cent I was hoping for. You can see we were as high as 31. I thought we were going to keep moving up, maybe get back to this level back here on August 15th, and then that 34 range, and then this happened. And I have a feeling we'll get another bomb on Sunday after Cardano comes up. But you can see this impacted every crypto. Bitcoin went down, Ethereum went down, Cardano went down, and Dogecoin went down. We kind of rebounded the next day on the 8th and the 9th. We're kind of down. At this point, it's 5:23 p.m. Eastern time, so we might close the day a little bit lower than we would hope for. That's the life of crypto. That's what happened. I'm hoping that over the next couple days we'll kind of stabilize in this range. If we look at the 4-hourly, like we'll just kind of consolidate, get back close to that the 20 EMA, which is around 26 cents. Hopefully we can get there at some point. All the stochastic is looking good. Things are starting to move back up. Even in the, let's see, the 30 minutes even moving back up. So even in the 4-hour, once we like to see this green line above the red line and moving up. So that means things are trending in the right direction. You can see Cardano kind of came to this top and then has kind of been wishy-washy. Ethereum on its way up. Bitcoin on its way up. You want to always track the big three and, of course, Dogecoin as well, because they kind of all follow in tandem. But it's looking like price prediction for this week. I'm hoping we could get back to 28, 29 cents maybe by the weekend. I just have a feeling that ADA Cardano on Sunday is going to make the market drop again. So I would just kind of hold right now with your crypto, not really do anything crazy. Don't sell it. And if it falls down like it did on this day, on the 7th, do not panic sell. You're in this for the long term, not the short term. Day trading people get wrecked all the time, and most of them aren't very good at it. That's why the big smart money, the hedge funds, they basically take the day traders' money all the time because they trade on emotion. They start seeing it tanking, and then they drop it. Meanwhile, it could go back to that level. Remember, we're long-term players in the crypto market, my friends. All right, we'll take a little commercial break. We'll get to your social media and all your chat stuff right after this. Stay tuned, my friends. Head over to the Google Play Store and type in Dogecoin News Hub. There you'll find our app. You're simply just going to click install. It's going to download, and then you're ready to check out the latest news from Dogecoin News Hub right on your phone. First, you're going to let the app install, and then you get the #1 source for Dogecoin news on the web. Stay up to date on the latest Dogecoin news right from your phone. You get notifications of breaking news or price action, as well as, remember, Doge, do only good every day to the moon. Dogecoin News Hub not only covers Dogecoin news, but crypto news across the world as well. Any kind of crypto news you need to know, it's on Dogecoin News Hub. You simply just click on an article and it loads and gives you the latest up-to-date information on anything you're interested in Dogecoin. Each article has related links, as well as you can leave a comment. And if you click on the menu on the top left, you have different sections of news. We have crypto news, Elon Musk news, and of course Dogecoin specific news as well. And it's all curated right in there. We also have links on the top right for Facebook and our Twitter account. If you want to join us on social media and add us to your Facebook favorites groups or add us to your Twitter account, you can as well. You get alerted anytime there's breaking news or price action as well. You get the latest Dogecoin news. You can also contact us by clicking on the bottom right little icon, red icon. You get the latest Dogecoin news, events, PR, anything related to Dogecoin. You will learn about it through our app that sits on your Android phone. So head over to the Google Play Store and download our Dogecoin News Hub app today. All right, we are back, my friends. And first of all, the jabroni. Listen, I am not on. Do not. I will never ask for your money. There's always fakes on Facebook claiming to be Dogecoin News Hub. Never give your stuff to anybody that's like, oh, you give it to me and I'll make you rich. Blah blah blah. None of that stuff is going to happen. We got OBC Mako on the Facebook asks, what's the future of Dogecoin? Well, the future of Dogecoin is looking good. Remember, there's events still to come. The stuff that might be going on with Ethereum, the Dogecoin wallet upgrade that's happening, Elon Musk and SpaceX putting Dogecoin on the moon. There's a lot of us in the Dogecoin community that think that Elon Musk has something up his sleeve when it comes to Dogecoin to use it, and maybe you can buy a Tesla with it, or the Bitcoin buying Tesla is going to return. He's been very quiet, Elon Musk, when it comes to Dogecoin news, and he's not really saying much. So I wonder if there's things in the works that he just doesn't want to let out there. So the future is good for Dogecoin. It's not going anywhere. It's one of the most popular, if not the second most popular crypto out there. Everybody knows what Dogecoin is. When I walk around and talk to people and hear them talk about crypto, they always talk about Dogecoin. You saw the commercials talking about Dogecoin. So the future is bright, my friends. The future is bright. Ryan says, got a bunch of flames. And DNL Amuse says, nice, more videos. Yes, more videos will come indeed, my friends. And those are our friends on the Facebook. Remember, we're streaming live on YouTube. Give us a like and subscribe. Also, give us a like on Facebook and a like on Twitch as well. Let's get to some of that fun social media stuff we got going on here. First up, of course, we put out some fun memes and that kind of thing. You always got to check out the memes. First is Dogecoin getting ready to break through resistance. As you can see, all the Doge dogs there. God's Will says, please do before next year. One Dogecoin should be $2,000. Okay, but it is not going to ever be $2,000. That's for dang sure on that. $1 at best, my friends. $1 at best. 70 cents would be fantastic. About El Salvador with its buying its coins. Only 200. Haha, be careful. Big fish is going to scoop in one day. Oh, El Salvador buys its first 200 Bitcoins. They're also going to be buying more, so stay tuned for that. So there'll be other purchases. I think next time they probably won't announce it, and they'll just do it. Who knows? The El Salvador president mentioned that they bought the dip. Whether that's true or not, we'll see. About Solana, David says Doge is going to deep dive, then rebound, but the question is how far does it dive? If the whales pull out completely, it will trigger a wider sell-off and tumble to the teens. I'm watching and waiting at this point with no intention of buying until it hits a new floor price. That's David. Good ideas there. Again, I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't buy right this week. I would kind of hold off potentially buying any kind of Dogecoin. I mean, I just want to see what happens after Cardano has their release on Sunday. That is going to affect the price of probably a lot of crypto, at least for the next couple days, and then we should be back on track after that. So stay tuned for that, my friends. Shinu talking about Nigeria. SEC established fintech division for crypto research. He said good move. Agree with that. On Vitalik about the POS algorithm for Dogecoin, Khan says he needs a good feed and a bit of sun. That's not very nice. Chris says LOL Dogecoin News Hub will not allow viewing if one has an ad blocker. Yeah, that's right. Because they're trying to make money, bro. Chris, I'm trying to make money. And we've talked about potentially doing, a paid version, and when you wouldn't get ads if you'd like. How do you expect us to make money, Chris? How do you expect us to make money, bro? Bitcoin to cross the 100,000 mark by the end of the year. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't know. You have some people say that it's going to happen in September. Usually October, November, and December are good months for crypto. Typically, if you look at the history of it. So we'll just have to find out. William says today's 10% loss is just the beginning. I predict Bitcoin will hit 20,000 soon and eventually all cryptos may be wiped out as the pyramid scheme completely collapses. Remember, cryptos have no value except unless new suckers are keep pouring money into it. So long as it keeps going, everyone feels excited. Again, I don't know who William is, but he's just a troll, an old man troll. And why are you on this website, William? If you think it's fake, you stick with your stock market garbage, broski. Stick with your stock market, and we'll let you know how things go. Again, there was people naysayers when the internet started, friends. There were naysayers about the internet. Well, this is dumb. Why would I ever buy anything on the internet? That's ridiculous. Hello, Amazon. Another thing we had out there. Why search for the next Dogecoin when you can invest in Dogecoin? Look how much crap. Baby Doge, Doge style, little Doge, dirty Doge, support Doge, catfish Doge, all this garbage. Just keep the one Dogecoin. Beer Amandi says, I lost 4K in Dogecoin. Still I hold. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Kanan says, the one and only Dogecoin. That is correct as well. Entrepreneur Cardano, the cryptocurrency that could become the most valuable in cyber world. I have some. Kibby says, why does anyone have experience with this coin? I need advice. It's a good coin. Just spend what you can. Again, this isn't financial advice. Even if there's problems with Cardano come the rollout on Sunday the 12th, I'm still in. I really like the project. I like what they're doing. I like Charles Hoskinson. So just do your research, join the communities on Reddit, and you'll learn more about it and see if you want to invest or not. Or you could stick with crappy Wall Street. I hate Wall Street. At TVPASP, how can I mine Dogecoin? We're going to have a video on how you can mine Dogecoin. It is still much better to just purchase Dogecoin rather than fronting the money for a miner and also, the electric costs. But I'm going to experiment that. I have a plan. I'm going to show you how to mine Dogecoin on a laptop, and I'll show you how to mine on a computer, and then, of course, in a big miner. Just to kind of experiment, we'll take a look and see what we learn from it and all that stuff, because that is a question that is out there a lot. On our tweet, do only good at Chef Sishan92, Doge is sleeping always. Well, that's true. It's always tired. My dog sleeps all the time. Mike Tyson put this out there. Solana or Ethereum. Did you see that today? The Iron Mike Tyson put that out there. When Doge, at MJ, a bunch of numbers, says Dogecoin and Bitcoin. Yes, I agree with you there. Those are good ones too. Solana and Ethereum, Cardano. All those are good cryptos. And finally, sent this one about not Dogecoin. Wow, what was the original? I can't find the original. Oh, it was a headline from Bitcoin Magazine, and at Domino Lanini says it's the entity of crypto, not just Bitcoin. Pretty poor headline, in my opinion. And then not Dogecoin. Wow. We like the little dog face. Gotta love dogs, man. I got two. On to some YouTube comments. Snowboard Surf for Life says, talking about how to upgrade your wallet. Did you download the full node? I heard they need more node to help the network. I'm getting it, but I wonder if it's going to be profitable at some point. Downloading the node helps, but the wallet is not for mining Dogecoin. So downloading the node helps the network, but the wallet is not for mining Dogecoin, if that's what you were thinking. Brandon says, thank you. I've been apprehensive, afraid it would fail to download. My backup would fail. My password wouldn't work, and I'd be out of the game. You know, the worst case scenario. Was thinking about transferring my Dogecoin to a multi-coin wallet I often use before updating my core wallet. Was definitely overthinking it. At that point, yours was the 5th video I watched about it, and everyone just blew through the setup and opened the new version. Seemed too good to be true. To me, nope. I just needed to sync my wallet, back it up, download the new version. I knew my wallet and balance already, and when I opened it up, no need to re-input that password or anything. Good. Yeah, it was really simple to upgrade the Dogecoin 1.14.4 wallet. Again, you are going to use some power and some, bandwidth, that's for certain, if you have that running. So just run it at night. It helps the network. I turn mine off on and off every once in a while, and it's been good. But yeah, it will slow down your home network. That's why if you think about mining too, that's going to eat power and slow down your network at home. Edu says Doge is good, but why is that? Is it that if Bitcoin falls, Doge will fall also? Right now, everything, at least in the last couple months, aside from Solana, everything has been tied to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin crashes, Ethereum crashes, Cardano crashes, all the top cryptos typically crash. They haven't been separated yet per se. Now what we're starting to see, and then if Bitcoin goes up, Dogecoin would go up, Ethereum would go up, and all the other ones. What we're starting to see is that decoupling a little bit, where Bitcoin has been kind of staying here, Solana keeps going up, Ethereum kind of goes up. I think Cardano will eventually, and they'll eventually decouple. But like if the stock market crashes, sometimes the crypto market will crash right next to it. And people are panic selling and all this other stuff. I think as time goes on, these things will be decoupled. But for now, if you're not going to, if Bitcoin is not at 60,000, Dogecoin is not going to get to 60 cents. We're not going to see a 60-cent Dogecoin and a 47,000 Bitcoin. What we could see is 100,000 Bitcoin and then a 70-cent or 80-cent Dogecoin. That's quite possible too. That's the way the market is right now. That could change in the future. So again, that's what we got going on for this happy hour. Appreciate everybody coming in and checking in. Remember to smash the like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help me out. And also give us a like on Facebook and follow us on Twitch as well. We appreciate that. Remember, and if you want to be part of the show, it's simple. You just email happyhour at Dogecoin News Hub with your price predictions, thoughts, or drop us or MP3 or video. We'll play it on next show. This is your show. So if you want stuff to talk about on this show, you just let us know and we will talk about what you guys want to talk about as well. Everything Dogecoin. It's a fun community to be part of. It's a fun thing to be involved with. You got to love, come on. The shirt, the hat, got the stuffed animal. It's all in good time. So remember, we'll see you again next week for another episode of the Dogecoin Happy Hour. We are on at 5 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, and we will see you on next week's show. That's it for me, folks. God bless, and I will see you all later. Dogecoin Army. Peace.